Did I tell you how much I hate this mask? Really hate it with a passion. But check this out. I had to do some blood work and I got kicked out of this place about, I don't know, I want to say maybe like a month or so, some time ago. And finally, I was able to come back again and I able to do the blood work. Obviously, I need to do that. It's just kind of sad that, we're getting to that point where they actually refuse treatment to you for not wearing this. And at this point, it's kind of like either you complying or you don't get blood work. I mean, it's just stupid. I just can't wait until all this goes away. All this dumb thinking here. All right, guys, it's Monday. I'm going to go home. I'm going to try to spend some time with the family. Today is my day off. I'm going to take Stacy out for lunch or something. Probably go on a walk. I hope to record all this stuff and kind of come out with a video and kind of show you guys something that I do. My days off, right? Go to the doctor, go out with my wife, go for a walk, see my kids, first day of school. So anyway, stay tuned. We got a ton of videos coming up. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. We're taking a little ride, and we're going to do a couple things today in this video. We're going to go to the doctor because I had to do some blood work, and we also going to spend some time with the family. There is a very, very cool place that I want you guys to see, and I'm going to tell you, it is so fantastic to see places like this because they are all over your town. You probably don't know this, but if you look around your town, you may find some cool places that you could bring your family for free. Doesn't cost you any money. And again, it's just a fantastic place to go and visit, to go and get some exercise, and just to enjoy your family, right? Me and my family go there all the time. I can't wait to show you that place. So before I give you some of my experiences as a new rider, new Harley rider, essentially, I'm going to tell you, just went to the doctor. I had to wear that mask. And if you haven't been following my main channel, you probably don't know this, but if you have, you know this. I hate wearing the thing, but it is what it is. Now I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to be riding my bike here with Randy. You're going to see him going in the videos and things like that. We actually went to a place called Princess Place, which it was beautiful. If you haven't watched that vlog, I also link it down below. What a fantastic place. Actually, a princess used to live there, and the first in-ground pool in the state of Florida is there, which is actually kind of cool to see that as well. Again, awesome place. Once again, it's free and you could check it out if you live in Flagler County. Just a fantastic place to take your family. But I'm going to tell you, new Harley rider, and I come from a couple different bikes. I had a Gixxer 750 and it was a crotch racket, and I kind of feel like the sport bikes have kind of like the same feeling of the Harleys. And essentially what I mean is the community, not really the bike. We get it that the bike is not the same, right? We totally get that. Different style of riding, different things, different purpose and all that. But the community is pretty tight. If you have a crush racket, typically you have people in the community that are really passionate about it, and you know what, it's all about it. And I'm gonna tell you, quite frankly, I mean, those bikes are fast, but they're cheaper, and a lot of guys love them, and a lot of guys get into it. And in my experience, they're way cheaper than getting into some of the Harleys. I mean, for a few $1,000s, you could buy a pretty decent bike, but obviously you won't be able to do that with a Harley Davidson bike. So again, I had that Gixxer 750. It was a fantastic bike. I had a great time with that bike. Then I jumped into a Yamaha V-Star 1100. I believe it was a 2002, if I recall correctly. It was an awesome bike, guys. Nothing to be too excited about. I actually gonna post a picture right here that I just recently got from my wife. But I'm gonna tell you, I had a fantastic time with that bike. But once again, it wasn't nothing crazy, right? Never gave me any issue, never leak any oil like my Road King has done. Or anything like that. But it was an awesome bike and I did had a good time. I mean, I don't recall how much I paid, but it was definitely not that much. And that kind of brings me into the Harleys. And I'm going to tell you, I love my Road King for many different reasons. And even though my Road King has given me some headaches, I still love it. Now, I'm going to tell you about it. It's a 2005. Is to me, it's beautiful. It's a Road King classic. I mean, the paint is just in really good condition. Got a couple scratches and things like that, but overall, really good condition. I got it with about 65, 67,000 miles. I think of 6,700 miles. Excuse me. I think it was 6,500. And I'm gonna tell you, almost nothing. 6,500 miles is almost a brand new bike, which, in many other words, is kind of like interesting to look at it in a way that a lot of guys say, well, that barely any miles in the bike, but at the same time, it's a 15-year bike that barely move. So that may be a pro, that may be a con. I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments section below. But again, I pay about 6,500 for it, and I thought it was a really decent price. Really, nothing crazy. It didn't kill me. Some of these new bikes are completely super expensive, in my opinion. It's really difficult nowadays to be able to afford a bike that you're gonna come out of the dealer, 22, 23, $24,000. I mean, again, is super expensive, and I wouldn't recommend it for many guys based on the price. It's kind of difficult to find yourself in a 6, 7 year payment plan for a motorcycle, right? I mean, some people can do it. Me personally, with 3 kids, I didn't want to do that. And again, I'm really happy with my bike. Now, I like a couple things. Being a new Harley rider, I like a couple things about it. First of all, I love the community. The community is fantastic, and just kind of like the crotch rockets that they get really, really tight. I feel like the Harley community is really tight as well. If you have a Harley, bike, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like kind of like a brotherhood in a way. Like, if you have a Harley, you have a Harley, and we like to talk about it, and it feels like it's really, really tight. Now, I'm not a hater by no means. I don't care what kind of bike you have. I don't care what you ride. I enjoy riding motorcycles with anybody. I enjoy to have a really fantastic time riding. So really, if you have something that is not a Harley, I mean, to me, I don't care. We're gonna go for a ride. We're gonna have a fantastic time. But what I'm saying is that many guys out there are really, really tight with the Harleys. If you have a Harley, they do embrace you a little bit, closer than if you wouldn't. And to me, that's kind of like a pro, but also a con because, again, I don't care what kind of bike you have. I want to ride with anybody else. But I do got to say that the Harley community is pretty tight and they do enjoy the Harley Davidson motorcycles a lot. So I love being part of that community because, once again, it's just fun, right? The other thing that I really like as a new rider is that you could do so many things with your motorcycle that is insane. Really insane. I know you could go there and buy a bike, but you could go your own style, right? You could build it the way you want to. You could put the bars you want to. You could put the bags you want to. In my bike particular, I put some Burley 60-inch bars, which are fantastic. It have changed the way I ride. It has changed everything about my riding style. I used to have a lot of back pain riding. Now I don't as much, right? So again, it allows me to sit straight. It allows me to maneuver the bike better. It's unbelievable because as you see those high bars, you may think that it's difficult to ride the bike, but it's not really. It's actually very, very comfortable in my opinion. It actually works out really, really well. So again, I'm really excited about it. I think that addition on my 16-inch Burley brand bars, it's just a fantastic upgrade, and I'm loving it. I also put some stretch bags again from Viking Tactical, which it gives the classic look just so amazing. Beautiful bags, leather, stretch bags, and again, continue to keep that classy look of the Road King because obviously it has leather bags. It gives it that classy look, but it makes it look really, really nice. I got a saddle coming up, which you should be getting anytime soon because I ordered the saddle like I had to be a month already, so I should get it pretty soon, and it's gonna be the step up two with the diamond stitches, so it's gonna look fantastic, hopefully, and I'm just excited to put it there. So again, it kind of gives you the feeling or allows you to build a bike as you want to. It's a Road King. Many people have a Road King, but once again, you could build it the way you want to, and that's something that you could do to a lot of Harleys because again, they are so popular and so many in the market that you constantly see them. You could find them at a good price, use, and you could customize it the way you want to. And to me, that's a great advantage over any other bikes out there. There's many bikes in the market, but not all those bikes you're gonna be able to find parts to customize them. And to me, having a Harley that you could switch it around, make it look how you want to, is definitely a plus.
So we're going to this beautiful place, like I said, in the motorcycle ride. This place is gorgeous. So I wanted to share with you guys. We just have some lunch. Love this place, by the way. And we're just gonna go here. I'm gonna show you some B-rolls and things like that because this place is so fantastic. If you're in Palm Coast, definitely check it out. Definitely come here and take a walk or something like that. I think you could do some fishing and things like that as well. Wow, look at this place right here. Really long pathways down that way, which we're gonna take. I want to show you from this vision right here. I mean, this is gorgeous, guys. You could just come here and walk right next to the water. And the thing that I love about this is that it's free, so it doesn't cost any money. And obviously, exercising is a good thing. This thing right here, there's a lot of plaques on the floor, and it has people's name like a memorial. It's really nice how they do that. You can see that right here. It's actually a children's memorial down this way as well. All right, so this right here is the children's memorial, and you see the water right here. And then you have this children memorial here. You know, it's one of those things that is sad to see because no one wants to see kids dying, but it's just gorgeous and beautiful that they have the opportunity to put plaques on the floor and remember them. You know, little rocks all over the place, flowers, remember, the days and the names of the kids that actually pass away for, whatever reasons. You see more right there and right here, more right here on the floor. So, I mean, we pray the good Lord have them in the glory, but just a beautiful place where I'm sure families can come and sit down and literally remember them. It's just an amazing thing. You see more plaques here on the floor. It says right there, rest, reflect, and recall special memories. Wow. We have so many trails and so many things. They're everywhere. Look at this place right here. Wow. Bridge right there. Gorgeous, isn't it? And this is, we were just standing back here, but this is how it looks from the bridge. So many people going for walks, so many people just enjoying themselves over here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post videos.
Now I'm gonna tell you guys, I have had some issues with my Harley. It did leak some oil, and a lot of Harley riders always says that the bike is not leaking; it's just marking her spot, right? I guess I kind of agree with that. But again, I have some issues with that. I had other issues with some of the primary issues that I have in there. I really don't remember what it was, but once again, it's a 2005, so you're gonna have issues. A lot of bikes, a lot of older bikes are going to have issues. So I don't know if Harley's breaks more than other bikes. That's kind of like a joke that a lot of people like to do. I don't know that. I only have mine for less than a year, but overall, I think it's just an awesome bike. I love how it looks. At least my Road King. I love how it looks. I love how it moves. I love how it feels. I love everything about it for being a 2005. I could just imagine the 2020 Road King how they ride. I'm sure they ride fantastic. But again, I love the fact that I could make it my own, and I like that. Compared to some of the other bikes out there. I'm gonna tell you, the Yamaha that I had, it was great, but at the same time, there weren't that many parts available for me to have access to and customize the bike. So I'm gonna tell you guys, I hope you guys will enjoy that place. It's just gorgeous, like I tell you. And to finish this video, I guess my experience as a new Harley rider has been great. I love my bike. I love how it looks. I love how it rides. For 2005, I got it for a good price, and I love how I'm able to customize it the way that I want to, and I'm really, really happy with it. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below, and as always, God is in control.